Well, hello. I just got back from Costco. I thought I'd share with you a grocery haul. I wasn't expecting, it's like another week where I wasn't expecting to get as much as I did, but as I was going through the store, I thought, oh, you know what? We need some more of that. Oh, that would be great. And before I knew it, my cart was full and I have a full haul to share with you. No meal plan, no plans for dinner. I have no idea. I barely even bought any meat, and I feel like that pretty much sums up my summer. So let me show you what I got. First and foremost, these cookies. I cannot hold it in any longer. They're absolute perfection. I'll get there. And secondly, this is what happens when the kids help me bring in groceries. Messes happen, that's okay. These are for the birds apparently. And they are going to get a treat because those are absolutely delicious and they're hippies. Otherwise, this is the haul as a whole. So I'll start out over here, make you think I'm a little bit healthier than I probably am. I haven't juiced in several days because I'm out of apples, and I actually don't know if I have everything else I need to juice. I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that I do. I might be out of mint, but I'll get over it. I did pick up 2 pineapples, 1 to cut, 1 to juice. Okay, couple pineapples. These are amazing. They had so many of them, and they were like a lot on the yellow side. So I picked those up. I like them a little bit harder than usual, so hopefully they're good, no brown spots. I also grabbed some of these. My first time getting them, but Avelina has been I actually don't even think I got normal avocados. They've just, listen, we've been having trouble with our fruit flies. I actually don't even have any fruit in that bowl right now. If we have fruit, I leave it outside because I'm just trying to rid of them. It's like the bane of my existence. It's ongoing. I feel like I've never really had this issue other than being in this house. And like, I kind of get it. I also think it's because I don't wash the tops of my bananas. Someone said if you put tinfoil over them or wash them, that it's less likely fruit flies will, like, you know, obviously get to it. And I have heard, because sometimes I feel like, ooh, great, no fruit flies. And then a week later, fruit flies everywhere. So I have heard that like this is how they come in, or this is how they like to live in like these areas of the pineapple and then this area of the banana. Listen, I'm not a fruit fly. I don't really understand the logic behind it, but there you go. Anyway, I didn't get any avocado, short story long, but I did end up getting some chunky guacamole, which I've never gotten before, but Avelina has been asking me for, I can't remember which one she wanted. I can't remember if she just asked me for avocado mash, because she likes to make avocado toast. She does other stuff with avocado too. I don't even know. I'm an awesome mom, don't worry. And then I think the other day she was asking me how to make guacamole. And I know like the lazy way to make it is just avocado and a little bit of salsa, mix it together. But you know, you could just do tomato and onion, like everything that you see here. But it's made for you, and it's in the single serving packets with pros and cons, obviously, because the plastic waste. But then it's like, if I don't have to eat a ton at once, not that I'll be eating it, I don't like avocado anything, but for the rest of my family, I thought they might enjoy these 2 things. So these are 16 singles in here. How many are in here? It's completely different anyway, but, oh, 16. This is guacamole, and that's just mashed up avocado. Cool, cool, cool. I've heard great things about those. I just ate an apple, and it was it a Cosmic Crisp? You know what? It was okay. Oh, I got 2. Okay, I knew I got 2 different varieties. I was actually eating Hippies on the way home, which is what spilled all over my front yard. And I opened it up and I was like, oh dang, these are good. But after a couple handfuls, my mouth was super dry. I didn't have any water with me. It was poor planning on my part. So then I needed to like wet my whistle a little bit. So I grabbed an apple and it was just hit the spot just right, okay? But as for the Hippies, since I have them out and I'm talking about them, if you've never heard of Hippies, the brand itself is fantastic, especially if you're gluten-free, because this is like a nice gluten-free snack. But it's also like on the healthier side of things when it comes to like snacks and chips and that kind of thing, because it's made out of chickpeas. And so because of that, it has a little bit of extra fiber, a little bit of extra protein, all good things happening in here. It's also kosher, vegan, plant-based protein, and it says a source of fiber. It makes me laugh. And they're actually delicious because the flavor of these are Grillo's Pickles Dill Pickle. I love this duo. It's a match made in absolute heaven, and there are a few left in there. If you want to try one, come on over. I think you're really going to enjoy it. The dill pickle flavor is very nice. It's not overpowering, but you know my absolute favorite is Miss Vicky's Spicy Dill Pickle Chip. Costco, when are you going to bring that back? Because we're all waiting. The gal and I had a conversation about it at the checkout lane, and she was saying, oh, you know what they brought out this year? The sour cream and onion. I said they made a mistake. No one wants those. Okay? I'm just kidding. You might. I don't care. I miss the spicy dill pickle because honestly, that's the best. Okay, moving on. I grabbed some carrots. It's been a while since I got these, and actually what I needed were the big carrots, but I didn't see those at this Costco. So I got the baby carrots. I really want to make some, what's it called? Broccoli cheddar soup, but I don't have carrots, and I haven't been to Publix in months at this point. That's a lie. I probably go, you know, pretty regularly. So I need to add carrots to my grocery list, which I wrote yesterday, but I can't find it. Clearly, I did not bring it to Costco. Otherwise, I would have gotten the larger carrots. And I forgot something else. Oh, Oreos, which I couldn't find at Costco. So I'll get over it. I also got some grapes, purple variety or red, whatever you call them, and then green grapes. I saw something, listen, on Pinterest, and I was like, ooh, I can make that. Oh, you know what it was? It was a fruit board. It had grapes, but everything looks nicer when you get like a variety, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Variety is the spice of life, and I just don't really give that enough to my children. So here I am buying both colors. We'll see if we get through them all, okay? That is the real challenge here. But anyway, the fruit board that I saw had pineapple. It was cut up a certain way and displayed a certain way, and I was like, you know what? That probably took 10 minutes to do, but I am up for that challenge. And then watermelon in a certain way, and then the grape, I don't know, everything. Oh, blackberries, missing those. Meh, that was an oversight. I feel like I should have bought them, but I didn't. I'll get over it. Anyway, the fruit board looked absolutely amazing and delicious, and maybe I'll recreate it. Who the heck knows? I also got Brussels sprouts. It's one of our favorite vegetables. I just cook them. I shred them. That's the secret to get your kids to eat them. Okay, 2 ways we like to eat these, so I'll explain. The first way is less likely that my kids will eat them. Second way, every time, love it. So the first way is my personal favorite, which I never make anymore because, you know, my life revolves around kids and stuff. And like, who even am I? But I like to steam them, roast them, cook them however you personally like. Like cut the stem off, and then maybe cut them in half a little bit so they're easier to manage. But I'll roast them in the oven, a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, but then 411 degrees, roast in the oven, I don't know, 20 minutes until they're tender. Take them out, hollandaise sauce. Yeah, that's the secret. Slather these beauties up with hollandaise sauce. Never ate that in my entire life. On the package, it looks like people eat it with eggs and stuff. I don't even know. Couldn't tell you. But I will tell you, first time I had a Brussels sprout, ate it with hollandaise sauce, and I fell in love. And I was like, what's everyone's gripe about Brussels sprouts? These are fantastic. So if you have tried them and don't really like them, I imagine it's the childhood equivalent of putting ketchup on everything. Because hollandaise sauce is a very buttery sauce, but man, is it good, okay? I haven't made that in a while, and now my wheels are turning. I'm like, ooh, I should make that. Second way I make them, shred them. That is the kicker, okay? So I just stem them and then cut them this way, just really fine, okay? Just shred it up like a baby piece of carrot. Cabbage. I don't know what I'm saying. Carriage. That is the ideal way to serve them because, you know, the kids like it that way. I put it in the, like the pan, with a little bit of oil, salt, pepper, and then here's the kicker. Well, first I will cook the bacon, and then I cook the Brussels sprouts in the bacon grease, and that's how I get my kids to eat it. Everything is better with bacon, and you can't tell me otherwise. Hey, I actually forgot I got these, and I should put these in the freezer pronto. These are the True Fru Nature's Strawberries. You know, this is a must purchase every single time I go to Costco. Made a mistake, didn't get it last time, ended up running to Target because I'm a people pleaser, and my kids asked for them, and I was like, oh yes, right away. Let me go grab them. So I'm gonna throw these in the freezer. Hey, moving on, what else is over here? See, I've got fruit mixed with treats. Everything's open, you guys. We just come home and we dig in. That's the kind of family we are. And we also sometimes eat in the car, and that's okay too, because life is worth living, am I right? These are the skinny dipped Reese's cups. Essentially, they're so good, and they were on sale. I almost got 2 bags because the price is right. You got to stock up. But I figured if we have 2 bags, we might eat twice as many. And I was like, you know what? But at 2 grams of sugar, it's like, oh, okay, I'll have a couple cups at a time and then come back for seconds. You know what I mean? Okay. I also grabbed some cherries, and of course, these have been cracked into as well. It is the perfect summertime treat, but it's nature's candy. They're so expensive. Normally this is like $13 at Costco. I want to say it was $4.99. Or was I being crazy and reading something else? I don't know. If I put the prices up here, it should be there, and you can find out if I was right or wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the times, and that's okay too. But anyway, these cherries, maybe the Rainier cherries were more expensive, but I didn't see those this time. Only these. My kids like them just as well. They make a mess everywhere, but that's okay. They're like beets. I also got some more limes, and when I put these in the cart, I kind of second guessed. Do I need any limes? Don't I? But I would rather have more than enough because I use these to juice. I also make a lot of marinades with limes. Really anything I'm making, if I can add some citrus, I'm there because it just elevates a dish. Fresh herbs, fresh citrus, that's what it does. Elevates your life, okay? A couple of new items that I saw. This is the cheddar jack and roasted peppers. I've yet to try this, but the chips are here, and of course they're open because someone cracked into them. My kids are, it's like I don't have any food in the house. As soon as, can I speak? As soon as I come home from the grocery store, they are like raccoons. They come out of their hiding spot and help me bring everything in, and while they're doing so, they open up everything and give it a little taste. Now this is interesting, cheddar jack and roasted pepper. And last time I tried something similar to this, I didn't really like it. It was this brand, I think it was called Sweet Peppers or something, which the name, from what I remember, was kind of deceiving because it was spicy. But anyway, I didn't repurchase that one. I actually didn't really like it at all. So we'll see how I feel about this. We do have people coming over tonight, so I'll probably put this out with some chips and call it a night. Oh, and of course, I'm going to put this hummus out as well. So this should be good quality hummus, okay? I'm just making that assumption based off of the olive oil that they made it from, because people rave about this olive oil. They say it's some of the best olive oil, really great ingredients, simple, good quality, all that good stuff. Here are the nutrition facts, and I think the ingredient list is down there. Yes, it's down there. I can barely see it, but I do believe that to be true. And they also have a little joke on the side of it. EVOO, sea salt, and 3 founders walk into a bar. Wow, out comes a collab that's too perfect to joke about. Okay, actually, so no jokes on that. Hey, you know what else got cracked into? This. Oh my gosh. Listen, if you want to try something from Costco Bakery, see, I have the cherry juice on my hands. Have you been looking at that the whole time? I hope not. Don't look at my hands. I've lost my baby hand. I found it the other day. I can't remember where I put it because I put it in a safe spot, and I'm like, I forgot where the safe spot was. Okay, these are absolutely fantastic. If you haven't tried these, this is the very first time I've ever seen them, and this is the last box that I saw. So I don't know if this is a Costco exclusive to my area, to that area that I went today, because I travel around to 4 different Costcos in the Tampa Bay area. So sometimes I'm driving like 45, an hour, 30 minutes, you know what I mean? So this one had these cookies, and I've never seen them before. I've never heard of them, but whoever created these deserves a raise because it is the best Costco cookie I've ever had in my life. I think it's just like the best cookie ever. Say that with a question mark, but I'm pretty sure that's a statement, not a question. Okay, what are they? Marshmallow crispy cookies. I'm about to find like a copycat recipe for this because I'm sure one exists on the internet, and make these because they're that good. They're that delish. They really are. At least in my mind. Maybe I was just really hungry. I don't know. Could be a combination of the two. Okay, I also got this. I feel like it's a nice, easy, quick lunch for the kids because like, really? 3 meals a day I gotta make when they're home for summer? No. So during lunchtime, we try to make it easy. Sometimes I have something in the freezer that I could throw out. Not throw out, but like throw into the oven and throw out for them to eat, you know? Sometimes I just put out like a board. Sometimes I make quesadillas. Sometimes I'm doing whatever I need to keep my sanity and keep my kids' bellies full. And I feel like this will fit the bill. It's like already a pre-made kind of thing. You just have to heat it up. This was also new to me, but it might not be new. I'm not really sure. It's a keto-friendly nut granola. I'm wondering if I can eat this like cereal, is my first question. I'm also wondering if I will be able to eat it because honestly, I could barely eat an apple. When I switch out my Invisalign trays, my teeth are so sensitive, like I can barely bite. Like I was eating dinner last night, and you know, sometimes you have to like, you know, bite your food. You know, when you're eating and you have to bite stuff, and sometimes it just is more uncomfortable. And so I'm wondering if I'll have to save this granola for like those days where my teeth have adjusted. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you've tried this, do you love it? It's blueberry cinnamon, sweet and crunchy, and no sugar added. So I'm a little weary, but it does have like 2 grams of sugar. So it's got to come from somewhere. Maybe they used agave or honey or something like that. All right, on to another breakfast item, the yogurt. I feel like it's been a while since I got these. My kids have just been enjoying other things for breakfast, you know, mostly eggs, grits. It's like a staple, eggs and grits. And that's mostly it. And then I'll make like waffles and pancakes and that kind of thing. So they've really been carb loading, needless to say. So I'm happy to have these back in the rotation. It's just, they're quick and easy. Oh, breakfast at 6 in the morning and summertime where I don't feel like being up at 6 in the morning and catering and being a caregiver and all that good stuff. So I'll just, oh, yes, yogurt for you. And then maybe throw a little M&Ms on top. Perfect, because you know they're going to be hungry in like an hour anyway, or sometimes less, and that's when they have another breakfast. Breakfast 2.0 is what I like to call it. 15 grams of protein in here. Beef sticks. This is a new brand to me. 45 calories each. They're the mini beef sticks. I do love the chomps, and I actually have a Thrive Market order around the corner that I've yet to open. So I need to do that because I might have chomps in there. Anyway, Costco sells the chomps with the huge sticks, and when I put them in the kids' lunch boxes, I find that they come home with like half a stick, so they're really needing a mini one. 4 grams of protein in each stick, so that's pretty good. I also grabbed some egg bites. These are always a fan favorite, a kid favorite for breakfast time, or really, you know, if it's like an earlier snack option. Kids really like these. Another lunch option over here. This is sesame ginger chicken crumbles. We've got a mandu sauce right here in it, and I've made these before. I feel like I had these last year, like Costco had these last year. And it comes in 2 different pouches, so you don't have to make all of it in one go. 11 grams of protein per serving, and I made them just like this in the lettuce wraps. So dang good. But I did grab some chips, so I grabbed some tortillas. I'll put those out tonight with the dip, and I think the hummus too. I think that would go well together. I also got some club crackers. There is an appetizer that I saw that's made with these. So you get a club cracker. You put a very thin slice of Parmesan cheese, which I don't have, so I need to get that before I make this appetizer. And then like a thick slice of bacon, put that on. A little bit, sprinkle brown sugar, a little sprinkle of red pepper flakes. Apparently, it's good. I don't know. I've never made it. So stay tuned. I'm going to try it out soon enough. And I also got some of these. You guys, I've been eyeing these. There were like 4 bags left. I feel like we're never going to see them again. FOMO really got me apparently. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let's give those a try. Okay. So it's wavy Lay's tzatziki flavor. And they're okay. They're not like, you know, it's not spicy dill pickle level, but it's like, ooh, okay, that's a nice flavor. I like Mediterranean. I feel like it's some of my favorite food, Mediterranean style. Okay, I got these as well, which I feel like these are going out because they only have like 2 left, and they didn't even have a tag anywhere, but I was like, I'm gonna get those because everyone in my family loves them. They do have a kick. Nowhere on it does it say spicy or zesty or pepper, whatever. It doesn't give you any indication on the fact that this will be spicy, but it is. So I'm gonna warn you, it's not like level 8, but I'd say like mid-range. Like I eat it and I'm like, ooh, oh, you know? So I'm not super sensitive to that stuff, but I feel like it's worth mentioning. Especially, but just put a little pepper on there, okay? You don't even have to say warning hot, you know? Okay, anyway, last night, let me tell you a story all about how last night, we ate out because I was busy all day. Alex and I were busy all day putting furniture together. We were redoing Wentworth's room. And come nighttime, we were like, I hadn't planned anything for dinner. I wasn't expecting the room to take me that long. And I didn't have anything planned. So we ate out. You guys know it's my least favorite thing to do. Least. And at the end of the night, I was like, oh, I can just throw spaghetti together, like thaw some meat out. It might take 30 minutes, but that's okay. Anyway, we ended up eating out like fast food, not even like something good. I hate wasting money on fast food, but we did it. It was not good. and it didn't make me feel good, like all these things, right? Homemade food is always so far superior, even if you're doing it with stuff like this, okay? Even if it's pre-made and it's like convenience food, it's still better than takeout, in my opinion. Of course, depending on what you get. Actually, there's a place in my area that just opened up. It's called Cava, C-A-V-A, to my memory. I actually don't even really remember, but I feel like that's true. It is absolutely amazing. It has like, again, it's Mediterranean style. I love Mediterranean. And they're like salads. Like, but you can change it up. They've got different bases, different, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go there. Eleanor told me about it. She went there with a friend and she told me about it. And I was like, tell me more. I need to know more. I need to go there with you. I mentioned it to Alex the other day and he doesn't like that kind of stuff. So I was like, ugh, whatever, I'll go with someone else. I'll go with Eleanor. Anyway, short story long, I don't know how I got started talking about that. I also grabbed some of this for Alex. Sorry, the kids are literally in that room right there because why would they be anywhere else right now? The probiotic kombucha. Alex loves this, and several people we've had come over to try it also like it. It does have that kombucha flavor, like that, like fermentation. I'm not a huge fan of that. Can't get around it. Still loving my element. Moving on, I got some cheese. I'll put out a cheese board with some crackers because I'm like, oh, I have a meal, like a lifetime supply of crackers over there. I might as well put out some cheese with it. Okay, anyway, Alex has clearly already gotten into the OJ. I also got some non-dippers. This will be for the hummus. I don't know if I have celery, but I do have cucumbers. I'll cut up some cucumbers. I love cucumbers and hummus together. It is the match made in absolute heaven. And to round it off, I got some of these. Okay, so at the checkout, we were talking and I learned some things, okay? I got the scoop. I got the insider scoop from a Costco employee. She said, hey, you know how they used to have those humungo muffins? And I was like, yeah. Well, apparently they completely reformulated. They have new, different ingredients. That's why the muffins are now smaller. I don't really know why. But here they are, and this is a new flavor because it took them a while to figure out the chocolate. I'm like, oh, like add cocoa powder? Like, I don't know. I don't know why that would be difficult. I don't know if they were trying to get the nutrients under a certain level, sugar content, whatever. So, while also having it taste good, you know what I mean? So here they are, and she said they're really good. We've yet to try them, and they still do not offer chocolate chip. And I know that is some people's favorites. Normally, I like the blueberry ones. I'm just gonna say that. So there you go. And they have like lemon and raspberry and different flavors, but the chocolate is pretty new and we're excited to put it out. And then I got some, what is this? Orange juice. And I feel like this is new. I didn't share it in the shop with me because like orange juice, groundbreaking, but I do like the 3 bottles. I feel like I haven't seen that before, but I also don't buy orange juice a lot, so I don't know, could have been there. The kids have clearly gotten into these. I feel like half the box is gone. A good croissant. I was thinking of making chicken salad. You know the chicken salad I made like a week or 2 ago? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what it was called, but I ate that for lunch for a week straight, and I was like, this is the best thing I think I've ever made in my entire life. Okay. I also grabbed the coconut water for Alex. He's a huge fan of coconut water. This is a recent occurrence of, you know, the past few months, and it's got some natural electrolytes in there and nutrients and, you know, all the good stuff that coconut water has to offer. So, oh, I thought that was it, but 'twas not. I grabbed some diapers, then I got some undies. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I got from Costco. If you want to, subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.